Howdy, brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land. This here is Grateful Panic. I've got a little review for you guys today. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Byrd Raven 2. But first, let's take a quick dive into what I carried today. And along with this guy, I went kind of light today. I carried the Bark River Knives Ultralight Bushcrafter and the Victorinox Super Tinker. And with that being said, it's time to jump on into the nitty gritty, the knife of the hour, the knife that we've all been waiting for, or at least the knife that I've been waiting for, the review knife. Like I said, we are going to be reviewing the Byrd Raven 2. And let's go ahead and get the boring stuff out of the way before we jump into the meat and taters and get some measurements and weight on this guy. I'm sorry for the poor lighting, but we had some cloudy skies, so I lost light a lot quicker than I expected to this evening. We've got a closed length of 4.5 inches. We've got a fully open length of 7 3/4 inches. We have a full blade length, if I can get the tape to catch there, of 3.5 inches, and a cutting edge, again, of right at 3 inches. And weight-wise, we're not looking at a whole lot here. It's not a very heavy knife at all, in my opinion. It's not like super lightweight, but it's definitely not super heavy either. We're looking at 4.2 ounces, which converts to 119 grams for our good buddies across the pond there. And we are looking at some nice textured G10 handle scales. We got stainless steel hardware, stainless steel pocket clip, which is reversible to right or left hand carry, tip up only. Oh no, actually, it's a 4-position pocket clip, right or left hand, tip up or tip down. So it's got a little something for everybody. We got a nice satin finished high flat grind blade. It's a drop point, and it's got that odd shaped finger hole that the Byrd knives have, but I think it looks actually kind of cool. I prefer it over the Spidey hole myself. On this side you got China, where it's made, and then you've got Byrd and the blade steel CTS BD1, which in my opinion, especially for what I paid for this knife, that's a great blade steel. I've had some cold steels in Carpenter BD1 and absolutely love it. To me, it holds an edge fairly decent, and it sharpens up really easily. It's good about taking an edge. And ergonomics. This knife is just an ergonomic dream. I mean, it fits right in your hand, you know, however you want to, whatever kind of grip you want to get with it. You got a nice finger groove right here, and then this little swell right here just fits right in the rest of your fingers, and the swell on the back side of the knife just fits right into your palm. And on top of that, you have a very functional finger choil if you need to get up there and get some fine work in. And I gotta say, I didn't measure it myself, but the specs that I read online say that this is 150,000th blade stock, which is just a hair over an eighth of an inch, and that's some pretty good blade stock in my opinion for a folder. It's riding on nylon bushings, but I mean the action is pretty daggum good. It's not gonna drop shut on you, but I mean you can shake it and get it to close. You can spidey flick it with ease. You can give it the old claw shut. I mean it's just all around cool knife, and I like the way Spyderco does the pocket clip around the lanyard tube that they've got in there. I think it looks cool, and it's easy to disassemble and reassemble if you need to move the pocket clip. It's got a fully open construction on this guy, so definitely easy to keep clean. You got stainless steel, and I know you can't see it more than likely with this crappy lighting, but the liners are fully skeletonized to reduce weight, and I think they did a pretty good job on it, because I mean 4.2 ounces isn't, you know, like some knives, you know, like the Dozier or something like that just weigh next to nothing, but you know it's got a, you know, a good lightweight feel to it, and it kind of just disappears in your pocket. The one thing I do wish is that they had made this pocket clip just a tiny bit deeper. I mean, you've got, you know, probably 3/4 of an inch of the knife sticking out, which is not a big deal to me. I mean, some people, they can't stand any of their knife sticking out of their pocket, but to me, it's no big deal at all, and that actually makes it easier, in my opinion, to remove it from your pocket. And really, that's just about it on this guy. There's not a whole lot to say, except I've heard, you know, some people call this the tenacious killer, and they say, you know, this is what the tenacious should be. And in my opinion, I've handled a tenacious once or twice and just really wasn't impressed. But they've actually, with this guy, they've upgraded the blade steel on it, and it's actually a couple of dollars cheaper. So I mean, hey, that's definitely a win to me. You know, I'm not gonna say it's a tenacious killer, that this is completely gonna do away with the tenacious, because you know some people really like the tenacious, and you know, it's one of their favorite knives. So you know, it's to each his own, and everybody has their own opinion. Oh, and looking at it right here, I gotta say, I mean, the blade centering is spot on. I mean, it's centered perfectly, and the lockup is absolutely great. I mean, there's no lock rock, there's no blade play. I mean, it's just solid as can be. So and I think I paid right at $35 for this on Amazon. And I mean, for $35, you're getting one heck of a knife. Done a good bit of cutting with it today. Did some slicing, some food prep, and I mean, it slices like a dream, and cuts like nobody's business. So, all in all, this guy definitely gets the Grateful Panic seal of approval, which is 1 3/4 thumbs up. And so yeah, I mean, if you don't have one of these, definitely go out and pick it up. If you're not a big fan of Spyderco, you know, don't go pick it up, because I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is a Spyderco, albeit a budget Spyderco. And I really think that Spyderco did a great job making this knife. Very budget friendly, and still, you know, great materials. So yeah, definitely, I definitely recommend this knife. And you know, I'm not gonna steer you wrong. If I don't like a knife, I'll tell you I don't like a knife. But I really like this knife. And you know, I just want to thank. First of all, I'd like to thank JB over at BigRedEDC, because I mean, that we're doing this 100 subscriber giveaway. And yesterday when we started, I was at we had 81 subscribers, and the last time I looked, we had 113 subscribers. So thank you everybody who, if you came over from BigRedEDC's channel and subscribed, I thank you. If you just happened upon the channel and subscribed, I thank you. I thank you to everybody who put the word out. I know my good friend Marshall, he put the word out on his page, and between everybody pulling together, uh, we pretty much knocked the 100 subscriber door straight off the hinges. I mean, we've blown it wide open, and with 2 weeks left before we actually do the drawing, I think we're just gonna knock this thing right out of the ballpark. And the main reason I'm waiting 2 weeks is I want to give everybody a fair chance. Some people may be out of town, may be busy and not have a chance to watch the video, and I want everybody to have a fair chance at entering the giveaway. So to everybody who has entered the giveaway, good luck. And there was several people that entered this giveaway that said, hey, if I win, do a redraw, or if I win, uh, give my prize package to JB. Or I mean, then that just says a lot about this knife community. I mean, it's the most generous group of people I've ever come across in my life. I just did several videos on a great box of knives that JB sent me on loan, and my good buddy JR Rodriguez just contacted me last night and said he's sending me some knives to check out and review. And I'm blown away by everybody's generosity, and everybody, it's like this love of knives brings us all together. And it's a great group of people out there, and I'm proud to be a part of it, and I'm proud to have each and every one of you in the Grateful Panic family, and I appreciate you all. And so just thank you doesn't really quite cover it, but that's kind of the only word in the English language to say what I'm trying to say. But I really appreciate it, guys. I just got this overwhelming feeling of gratitude in my heart, and I mean, you guys just don't know what it means to me. I had a blast reading and responding to everybody's comments, and I mean, it was honestly a thrill, just minute by minute, watching the number of subscribers go up. And I'd love to see this family grow, exponentially. Like it, everybody in this family's they're great people. They leave great comments, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds for us. And so thank you guys. And with that being said, this is Grateful Panic signing off. And remember, guys, stay alert, stay alive, and hey, how about do something nice for somebody today? Thanks, guys. Bye bye.